everyone, good morning. And it's Bumi Alabi on Just a Chat once again. How have you been? And welcome to September. Like you say, September is a month of fruitfulness and it's a month of harvest. And I just wish that this month is going to give birth to lots of great things for you. For everyone that has been desiring something, you've been nursing a lot of things in your mind, and you're like, I'm tired of pushing on. Please don't give up pushing, because this month is going to be your month of harvest and fruitfulness. Yes, how have you been? And today I have my super amazing ladies in the house. And let me start from my right here, because she has gone away for a long time. She has gone to make money. For a long time. What is no?
A long time, Ke.
It's been a while now.
No.
If I didn't see you in a week now, it's a long time too now.
Okay. Good morning,
Lady
everyone.
Havalon, how are
Good
you?
morning. I'm fine. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you.
How is it? This one you are dimming. Are you sure you are not stressed? You are dimming your
No, I'm not stressed.
hair.
Wide open. Good
How
morning.
is work? How is business?
Thank
How's
God.
home? How is ministry? And how is preparation for resumption?
Let's not talk about that. We'll talk about it because if we start, we'll not finish.
It's the reality
Every
now.
time I ask a parent how your parents said, you're preparing.
They're preparing.
So for me too, you're
Maybe
preparing.
we should ask our men, how are they preparing for school runs?
Good. We ask them.
It's good.
It's good.
Don't worry. God got your back. And we, your
Yeah.
women, we've got your back
Yes,
too.
exactly.
We know that, the stress and everything is really on you, but we just want to encourage you. And for the women out there, please encourage your man, stand by them. Whatsoever you have to support, no matter how little it is, give to support. We know that as women too are trying to just do things, but we just want to encourage you that don't be overwhelmed by school fees, school expenses. It's going to come and it will go. Like I was saying, God has been the one supplying all this while, so
Sure.
God is still going to come through for you.
Exactly.
So that's my word for every parent out there that are overwhelmed by the school runs and school fees and everything. God will surely come out
Amen.
for you. Lady emoji.
Hey, lady today.
Yeah, okay. Which one should I have?
Lady today, sugar to worry. Good morning, everyone. I'm happy to be here
now.
this morning again.
You're welcome. How is work?
I fine, thank God.
You're welcome. And on my Lady Sugar, and on my we have our guest here sitting pretty beside me, and I'm so glad to have her on the set today. Please welcome Sisi Yemi in the house.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Abike
Good morning,
Alashoke
everyone.
Igbalode.
It's plenty now. My dad, do you know that my okay, she's going to even talk
Yeah,
about it.
sure.
Let's just welcome you. You're welcome to Just a Chat.
Thank you, everyone. Good
Good to have
morning.
you.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning.
This your smile, yeah? He's smiling, no? This is, I call her small, no, is it? No, SGBG. You know the meaning of that?
What's the meaning
Small
of
God.
Give me 5. Small girl, big God.
God.
She's portable, she's pretty cute, but things that she's doing, they are super amazing. How are you, Sister Yemi?
I'm
You're
fine.
welcome.
Thank you.
So let's meet Sister Yemi as in what she does and everything.
Oh, good morning, everyone.
You're welcome.
Well, as they said, I'm a unique Midas touch, and also Arike Alashoke. If you need that show, okay. You can call on me, and then unique Midas touch. That's the global way. Anything.
Global,
I'm talking.
all joy.
There's nothing possible in my dictionary.
Pomo, anything.
There's nothing impossible.
And the soup.
I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me.
That's a good
Just bring it on.
Just calm down. I know it's plenty. Just calm down. We are here for you today, and we have to just bring you on here because of at least a lot of things going on around, and as you know that we're working towards Unbroken 2024 is by the corner, and I believe you should have been seeing the flyers all around. Unbroken this year is tagged Rest. For those of you who are hearing this for the first time, Unbroken is a platform for young single mothers and mature single ladies. And that's why we have Sister Yemi here today to just talk, because young single mothers is not just for people who became a mother at early age, or maybe out of wedlock or the likes, but young single mothers that are doing amazingly great things And we realize that a lot of them, not everybody have that tenacity to push on. Once life happens, a lot of people fall out. But Unbroken is a place for people like that to put themselves together, to renew their strength, to renew their hope, to have a reason to keep pushing, not to give up. And that's why we have Auntie Emi here today. I know Auntie Emi she's a proud single. She said she doesn't even like me to be calling her single mother. I say you are a proud single mother and you are doing amazingly great. And I believe our first daughter should be like 15 or
No.
sorry, I'm sorry. 20. Wow.
15.
Wow,
23.
wow, wow.
She'll be 23 in
Wow.
November.
Just briefly before we just go, we just like you to just delve a bit into your single motherhood journey. Just briefly how you just started the journey.
It's not an easy
It's
journey.
not an easy journey. So you want to
It all started in 2009. Yeah,
Okay.
2009. And then I will not lie to you, it's not easy. I felt rejected. Like then I don't have a friend. I don't talk to people.
sorry,
So to
before
be-
you go, how did you become a single mother? Let's start from there first.
Anyway, okay, let me say, okay, I lost him. Let's say that was so, and
Sorry about that.
it just happened, and you know that at times people do miss this together. It's not all single mother that, even if it's out of wedlock. The way they tag single mother, at
The
times, the stigma and all that has affected so many people. Some people, when you stigmatize them, it's not easy for them to come out. They'll be like, what will people say and all that? And if you are doing that, my sister, you are not helping yourself. Though it affected me at the early stage, though, I will not lie to you. It's not easy. Then I don't have a friend. I don't want to, because people that you think that they're supposed to help, they see you as shame in the moral and shame, that kind of a thing. And thanks to my father in the Lord, anyway, I don't got that faith, that that I can do anything from him. Anytime I complain to you, that I say you can do it. God cannot give you what you cannot handle. And that has been keeping me going. Like, I've not seen anything though. Bring it on, I will do it. I don't mind. And I don't like, there's no way. Even when men are standing, I'm standing. I'm standing, there's nothing. That kind of a thing. And at times men see it as you are rude. You are not submitted. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So far me, I know where I'm going. I have things to handle. I have responsibilities. So whatever you like, say. I don't care.
Okay, Sissy, I mean, sorry. I know you have lots of questions to ask her. At the early stage, I believe maybe when he passed on, people came and they were like, "Oh, we're going to support you. We're going to stand by you. We're going to be a father. We're going to be, all those people came." And I believe they must be people that you didn't really expect. How did you feel when these people they didn't come through? Didn't you? Was it that you were showing like, oh, I'm a superwoman, I can do it by myself? Because people always say that it's not bad for you to reach out for help. Or was there a time that you were feeling like you don't need them, or they were trying to just come to help?
Yes, because before then I've built myself on. I don't live on promises. I don't, because I know that, like, I don't see people to help me. I don't see. So, as in that has built my confidence from time. So even if you promise me, I won't put my mind on it until when you drop it. Even if you promise me, okay, you promise me, fine. I will not put my mind until when the person prepares. Because, a lot of, promise and fail and all that. So I don't really see it. I know that, God can send people to you, fine. But not that when you come to me, I will do this, I will do that. I don't put my mind in it until you do it. I don't put my mind. So, at times, though, some people say that I have my pride.
Pride.
But it's not like that. If not that I've built myself to that, it will really affect me. Like, it will really, really, because, people will come, don't worry, we will do this. Don't worry, we'll do this. And you put your mind there. If they don't do it, that alone can cause depression. Because you have put in your mind in it.
You put your trust
You
in
put
me.
so from beginning, I don't see people to help me. And like,
So even before you lost him,
yes, I don't see people to help me.
so should we say Sissy Yemi is a self-made woman?
I don't, it was later I got to know that I'm a solution.
Solution.
I'm a solution. So anywhere I go, whatever God lays my mind to do, I try to, wherever I go, I see myself as a solution. I see myself as a solution.
I love, you want to say something? I love that independence.
Yes.
Because and the lesson I learned from that even because we've seen a lot of women that once their man passes on like this, that's the end
get
of everything.
scattered.
They are scattered. And I think when a woman finds herself, you know your value, you know your worth. She made a statement that I'm a solution provider, not a problem maker.
Yeah.
And I think that's a lesson to a lot of women out there that, okay, what are you putting in? What are you putting on the table? Do you even know your home purpose? Even in your home, do you even know your purpose? Let me hear what you have to say on that. It's deep, right?
Yes, it is. Sometimes when you are not in that shoe, it will be difficult for you to defend or to talk about. People talk down about them because they are not in that shoe. And they believe that anyone that hangs like that are nobody. They are useless. They are responsible for what happened to them. They had the cause of what they are going through. But when you put yourself in their shoe, okay, like what the cause of hers, the person passed on. Did you plan for that? It wasn't what both of you planned for. But fine, you see yourself in this situation. And there's so many people, like what you said, will just scatter and they won't find their steps again, and that is the end. But like her, she said, and sometimes, from what she said, sometimes God created you in a way that He knows what is coming.
To be able to
For you to be, He will build you because He knows what you will pass through in life. And He has created you to stand firm during that storm. I always tell people, I said, everything we are all passing through in this is like a tunnel. It might look dark. It might look dark, but at the end of it, there is light. But that is if you can push through. Some people in that tunnel, as they are moving, they just give up. Some people couldn't make it to that stage, to that end. Some people never believe that there is light at the end of that tunnel because it all looks dark and no help, nothing, everything just blank. And you will be like, what is the next thing? But when, like, the Lord has created her specially for her to push through this. And to the glory of God, she can stand out now, come out now and talk about her story. So, and why we called her in here is to encourage other people. Because see, this life is not balanced. Some people are not in it now. Some people will still be in it. It's not a curse. You understand? It's not a curse. And you just need to build yourself. And that is why she is here to encourage people. That even some people are just starting this journey and it seems like, but I won't go see her. It's as if I'm dying. It's as if I'm collapsing and all that. So, Sister Yemi, I appreciate your courage. But this is the question I want to ask because, fine, we want people to know that fine, it's not easy, it's not rosy, but at the end of the day, by the time with God, you will definitely laugh. During this, the trying time, the first one, we know it. How did you, then when it happens, did you have it in your mind that I think I'm going to stop here and be a single mother forever? Or you give a chance that, okay, I'm still young, let me give a chance to start all over again. Did you get it?
That's the question I would have loved to ask her. That are you considering love again?
No. I know why I asked now.
Okay.
We will still, there is a question that is similar to that later. But now, when that thing happened
that time,
how did you, as in, take yourself, as in, pick yourself up and also have it in mind? Did you have it in mind that, okay, let me try love again. Let me start it all over again. Let me start it.
Over how many years now? Like over 10 years now.
It should. More than?
More than
No, more
10
than
years.
13 years.
13 years
No.
now. Okay.
No, it's more than 13 years because your second daughter is 16. So it should be more than that.
Wow. So she was a baby then.
She was 9 months.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's
Wow.
15 months.
So definitely she will have gone through a lot of
traumatic. So let's just hear, because I know you are trying to just
to summarize.
but you know, we know a lot of
Some people are at that stage of 9 months that they are carrying a 9-month-old baby now, and there's no partner. And they were like looking at it and talking to God, how do I push this through? That is why we want you to just lecture us.
Things that help you at that time.
Yes, what are the things
you
that
can't just
help
tell me
you?
that you are a strong, a
Stop
macho
you,
woman.
That's why I said earlier that it's not easy.
We want to know what has not been that easy.
Like okay, when it happened, I remember I was actually in Abeokuta.
Okay.
So in 2010, I just, I don't know, maybe that's a God has created me. I'm a kind of person, even before I go deep in Christ, I just wake up one day, I said, this is what I want to do, and that is what I want to do. Like, I just woke up one day and I said, no, I'm leaving Abeokuta, I'm coming to Lagos. And I just leave. So I was staying with one of my cousins there.
With your daughter?
Cousin, no.
Okay.
I left them with my
mom.
mom.
Okay.
With my mom. So I was staying with my cousin there in Songo. So in the process, I think, well, that's December 4, 2010. So, I was just like, I need a job. So February, I got a job in Indomie as a supervisor. So I was, doing that and all that and all that. So I have to, from Songo to Surulere is far. So I look for a friend to stay with nearby so I can be, I think I work in Indomie for 9 months.
Okay.
9 months, yeah. So after that, I was just moving from one friend's house to the other, and it's not an easy journey. But the one thing there is I don't look at whatever they are doing. I just focus. I turn myself to a slave, like to their house help. So whatever it is, some they were doing it intentionally that she will need help. I don't look at that. People come to me that which kind of woman being is this? I say it is well. At the point they started calling me Mrs. It is well. I know people that still call me that. They're it is well. Because it is well. The last person I stayed with, then I don't even have, when I left Indomie, I work with a woman too. She's a lawyer as a secretary. This woman I work, she's not pay me, that kind of a thing. You should not pay me, and I know that I'm stubborn too. Because I show her, I think I see her phone. I see all that thing that she must pay me. It was pastor then. I said, go and give her. Go and give her. That will not pay you. So, I dropped everything. I left there, so I'm not doing anything. And so this my friend, she's the one that asked that she come and stay with her now. And I stay with her. She has a shop in Ikorodu then. So she will go out. I'll be the one to stay in her shop. People, when she comes, people will come there. Omoyemi, what you thought that one follow? I should say, don't worry, I will sell very well for you. I will just be smiling. And one day, like I just woke up to her, I said, since I'm always here, I want to start selling rice, jollof rice, fried rice, and all that. And she said, no problem. I got a table with cooler and all that. I started selling it. That I was saving. She's the one that was even that introduced people that will be doing that with. So I'll give her the money that's to be 13,000 naira monthly. That's 80,000. Yeah, for 8 months. When she collected, she said she wants to borrow it. She did not give me till now. One day I just told her that I don't want to come to the shop, that she should try and be around, that I want to fast and pray. And all that. I just put myself in 30 days fasting. I cried to God and all that. And a month after that, I got an offer in MTN then. I started working there. But then she has been doing so many things. And me, I'm a kind of person that when people are helping me, no matter what you are doing to me, I don't want to leave. I want to live on a good note. That even if we meet again, we'll be able to, so she started saying so many things, but I cannot stay in her shop. She cannot. So I leave. I went to another friend's place. So she started saying so many things. I didn't pick my things though. So the day I called her that I want to pick my things, she says she give me time. But traffic and all that. I didn't get that on time. She said I have to wait for her till evening. And our shop is not far from the house. And she said she cannot leave her shop. I waited. I packed my things and I kneeled down. I said, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I left. So I got a job in MTN. I was doing that still in a friend's place. But I think 3 months after that, I got myself a place. You know, at least if I count, at least I stayed in like 5 friends' places, and they always turn me to a slave.
When you came from
Abeokuta, yes. And not that I don't have family around, but I said to myself that no, I want to throw myself away so I can find myself. I don't want anybody to take God's glory in my life. I don't want any sister to come that no, I don't want it. I just said that to myself. So, and I went through all that. And the first house I got, you know, I don't have anything. Because all my things there, you know, moving things from one place to the other, I don't, some spoil and all that. So I started all over. And when I got that, after I think I worked for like 8-9 months in MTN too. And after that, I started from my house. I was selling clothes, shoes, and all that. And after 2 years or thereabout, I have my own shop. I started selling, you know. So if I tell you that it's an easy journey, it's a lie. Oh, it's not easy. But you have to be determined.
Okay,
You just have to be determined.
Okay, Yemi, you will still continue that story, but we'll be going for a short commercial break now, and we'll be right back shortly.
Hey there, are you a single mother, overwhelmed and exhausted?
Wait, are you a single lady, due for marriage, pressured by families, friends, and even the society?
Or are you even married, but living like a single mother in your own marriage?
Come closer. I've got good news for you. Unbroken 2024 is here again. Yeah, this program is designed for single mothers and mature single ladies like you. A space where you can rediscover your inner strength, embrace new possibilities, and also connect with a community that understands your journey. This program is more than just an event. It's an opportunity to heal from past experiences, to renew your spirit, and also open your heart to the love and happiness you truly deserve. Join us for a transformative experience that could be the start of something beautiful in your life. We can't wait to see you there. And this year's edition is tagged Rest. It's coming up on Saturday, the 19th of October 2024, and time is 9 a.m. at number 599 Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, U-turn bus stop, Lagos. There's so much to experience at this event. There's free medical checkup, raffle draw with lots of gifts to win, free counseling, and lots more. To secure your seat, check the link below and register for it. You don't want to miss this event, and tell someone to attend this event. See you there. Bye. Welcome back. So, Yemi, thank God for the first phase of that thing. But the other question she asked you about, did you give love a chance again? Was there a time because of those things? I know you were going through a lot of things. You were, and the way you were talking like, you know, like you wanted to pick the rest of your life, to just to be able to fend for yourself, to have a stand first. Fine, you've got to the shop, you got a house. Was there a time that maybe some men will now be, and they will see you, that some will even see you as think maybe you're a young lady of 16 years. They'll be like, so have you had that experience of some people coming to you and you just look at them, you know, for what's happened? I trust you, but you know, just tell us a brief into your love life again, giving love chance again.
I've tried, but you know, how should I put it? Yeah, you know, let me just say, when it's not time, when it's not time, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. I've tried, but they all don't work out. They all don't work out, and then in the process too, some of them, they were like, you are too rude. You are not submissive. How? I used to tell them, since me that have been like this for years, how do you just expect me to? I'm not someone that, you know, like that you know, I've been doing things on my own. Like, so if you cannot just come and say, no, you have to stop it like that. It's not easy. If I do that, that means I'm pretending, and I cannot pretend. You understand? So, but I know that when it is time, And that's if God still wants it.
But you are open to relationship. We should leave that side for now. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Yemi. Okay, Abala, you have a question for
Yes,
her.
I want to ask this question. You know, every single mother out there, some of them still have, like I had an experience of a lady beside me, when she got pregnant for her last baby. I think she had two. Then in the process, she had that her husband had an accident and she was still pregnant. That's someone that has not even seen her last baby. So you're not telling us that your baby was like 3 months. How are you able to cope with your children emotionally? I want to ask that because parenting is a very big work. So how during this process of the storm, like you said, how are you able to cope with your children emotionally? Were there times you felt like, because every single mother out there wants to know, how am I going to cope? Were there times you felt, I wish there's a man? I know there were times like that. And were there times you felt like, can you guys just leave me alone? Can I just be alone? How did you handle those periods? And were there times you felt like, I wish I had given these children more? You understand? At there times you felt like, I wish I would have loved them more. You understand? So I just want to share that experience of parenthood, motherhood, being a mother alone.
Anyway, Alfie, can you talk more about that? Initially, I was too harsh. As in,
Like on your baby, you transfer their
at the early stage, sincerely, if Faye see me, she's always shaking. Like, because I used to yell at her, any small thing so one day I just called myself that, baby. If I continue like this, I will lose her. So I started, and that's really affected it. It affected Faye.
Your
Yes,
relationship with her.
yes, relationship with her. So, at times, I would just call her and said, "Nkini Mushi, why are you doing like this?" And thank God to my parents too. To my parents, at times I would just they are open. So they called my mom, my dad anytime to tell them whatever. So it's at times my mom will now call me and say, this is it, this is that, this is that. And I said, I'll now call her. Why don't you tell me? Why do you have to go and call her? She said, I will not listen. I said, why won't I listen? I will listen. Why? And that's because of how I've handled it at the early stage, So, and most times, I call Pastor, Pastor, I see what's going on. I say, calm down. Pastor will call her and talk to her, that kind of thing. And then, thanks to my spiritual father and my parents, I seriously, because I decided I don't want anybody, I don't relate with anybody. Thanks to house of God, because I felt rejected. I won't lie to you. Until when I got to the house of God, that's that I felt love,
Like your
people like a family, because I don't talk to anybody. And when you don't see people to talk to, it affected me, even in stature. I was so lean because I have so much that I'm holding. I don't want to tell anyone. If you tell them this, some people will mock you. They don't have anything to do. So if you tell them, they will go back and be mocking you. So why don't you keep it to yourself? But not until I met my father in the Lord, I can tell him anything. Anything. So then I started, I know I'm free, when you have so much in you and you just see someone that you can talk to. So that's really, really affected me. It really, really affected me because I'm so emotional. If I said you are my friend, I will tell you anything. And if I cannot tell you something, then you are not worth to be my friend. So, but people that I talk to, that I notice that they betrayed me, that's the reason why I have to keep to myself. I have so much, like, I cannot tell anybody. In fact, when I decided to relocate to Lagos, I didn't tell my parents because I know my dad will not allow it. My dad loved me so much. In fact, up to now, he's still fighting me that this you have a house there. You are paying so much money to rent out. Come back. It's not possible for me because if I have stayed there, I will not be where I am today. I will be too comfortable. I'll be too comfortable. I will not be where I am today. In fact, when I change my house of recent, I don't tell him because I know I tell him he will revisit that and he will fight me. He will do this. At times when some things happen like that, he will not talk to me for a while because he's angry that why will you? I have this and you still be paying so much. You understand that kind of it. So a lot that in fact it's really, really it's not easy to be a single mother. But thank God for my spiritual father. Thank God for my spiritual life. That has helped me. That's why, when people come to me and say, Moyo did this, I say, Moyo is lucky now. Because Moyo can tell me anything. Muyo is free. But I know Faye has changed a bit, but not, I know that thing affected her. It's affected her.
psychologically.
It affected her. So I'm the one that is trying to, like, at times I'll just give her something, she will not, that. But you say you don't have money, and I give you now. Oh yeah, do you want to pay for, that kind of a thing? So it's really, really affected. So we should work on that. They are not the cause of this. They are not they're not the one that caused it. So we should not, transfer that aggression on them, That I know if when Faye see me, she will be shaking. Faye cannot stand and talk to me. She will be shaking like I don't know, maybe she will beat me now again. So it's just I thank God that God, ministered to me to realize that on time. To realize that on time.
Thank you very much, Omoyemi. Yeah, taking us further again before we just wrap up the show, I would like you to talk to us about how you relax, how you ease out, how you, as in your coping mechanism all this time. Fine, you are a very busy woman, you do a lot of things, you have some things you bottle, like you say, you bottle up some things. Okay, you talk. That's one of the things you say, you talk to the right person. How else, what are the things you do to ease out as a coping mechanism? Maybe I know there will be time that all this thought will come in. There will be time that maybe raising a child, like what she rightly asked, that raising a child, you'll be like, okay, how can I do this? What are the things you do as a coping mechanism all through these years that is helping you to stand, that can help you to even say you want to even do business and do all sorts of things?
What I would say is God. I don't know. But I found, when I'm in the presence of God, no matter what I have in mind, I might have been crying, I might have, locked myself in, but when I am in the presence of God, we haven't forgot that I forget everything. I remember there was, I don't know, like about 4 years ago, Pastor David called me and was like, talking to me, that God said he should talk to me. I started asking me questions, and when I started, he said, and if you come to the altar, you'll be doing like nothing happened. Because he's the only one that can save me now. If I now come to the presence of God, I'm in moody. Hey, is that the solution? So many people till now, they don't even know. They don't even know that like I said, I don't like people calling me single mother. They don't know. They don't know because I won't even, you will not even see it in me.
Should I confess to you? Should I make a confession? I thank God it's public, so that other, I want to make this confession for the sake of other people. The first time I met you, I think I met your daughter first before I met you, and your daughter happened to be one of the most stubborn child I've ever met, and I was so happy with the day the girl now came to me and said, Miss Bumi, you are my mentor, you are my role model. I now confess that into I said, do you know that you are the most that I disliked you when I saw you because of the way you were rude to me, and that raised a curiosity in me then, because this thing, I'm in children department. I can't just say I dislike a child. Why is this child like this? I now told her, I say, I want to meet your mommy. I want to meet your mom. He said, okay, yeah, let's go. She now took me to her mom. And when I now went, I said, mommy, they want to meet you. Somebody wants to meet you. I now said, I heard that you are mommy. She said, Kila touche, Kila touche.
You are not disappointed.
I know where she's coming from, and after a while, I now got more interested in her, and I was now so close to her. So, I now got out to relate with her better. That okay, so it's not about this child. Okay, and I was like, okay, why is the mother too like this? I feel like she's so saucy. She's she doesn't even greet me. So, and I was like, what kind of person is this? So I just knocked her. I was like, wait till until when somebody now told me that lady, and she's a nice lady. She's not that bad though. She was not telling me, saying a lot of things about her. I was like, really? Person that gave me a lie the first time I met her, she has not, I felt so bad. So later over time, we now got close and we now talking with things, business, got us together, and very recently was when I knew what happened, because I just thought that she was just a single mother. Because I've never heard her talk about my daddy or my husband. I now, as we were just starting, I don't ask her about it. She now said she lost their dad when they were very young. That really changed a lot of things in me, and I was like, wow. she must have gone through a lot of traumatic experience. Like you said, that thank God that she's someone that God has, you know, the cause of people akonda, that God knows that, okay, you are going to go through this storm in life, and He prepare you, make you hard. If she were to be somebody that is very so soft, so emotional, that can't even take some things by herself, she would have given it all up. You understand? But you know, because of that resilient spirit she has, she was able to push through. There will be times that she just want to just forget about everything. And I know we're doing this because of a lot of single mothers out there that they can, and because of, number one, because of the society. Society, we're trying to sensitize people about how they relate with single mothers. You don't know their story. I know she has cut off a lot of things that she doesn't want to say on here, but if you sit down with them one-on-one and you hear how they found themselves to be a single mother, you that you're even criticizing and judging that you can't even bear half or one quarter of what they are going through, you would have been destabilized. So please, our perception towards single mothers, please, I want it to really, let us have a different view about it. A lot of them didn't even bargain to be in that situation. A lot of them didn't even, maybe it was a time of unknown. They call it a time of unknown, that they don't know that they make mistake. And anybody can make that mistake. And the fact that they're able to retrace their steps, it's more important. Somebody that's okay, at least they didn't even say they want to abort the baby. I'm talking about people that maybe by virtue of their head, they still keep the baby, they still keep the child. You don't know what the child might be tomorrow. You understand? So that's why I think we need, for society, first of all, to be sensitized about how we deal with single mothers. I remember one landlord, he said once he says he wants to take any new tenant, you ask, where's your husband?
Have you experienced that now?
My husband has gone to represent a woman before, and they presented my husband as the husband.
Yes, now
to give the woman accommodation.
One that wants to change my accommodation and all that. Like, I got about 10 houses that I love, and that when it's time for me to pay, they said the last one, and then I was like, hey, now, when you don't want to give us house, because you might not be able to pay. I said, we'll give you the assurance
because
that couple you want to give the house to,
because you are a woman.
Do you hear that I've stayed in one house and I hold them? You know, it was when I was saying this that to lead me to the person that even give me the one that I'm staying in now, like that. And there is one, no, if you don't, I don't mind, though, like this and that, because I was like, what is all this now? I want to pay. You tell me that you don't give us. Do you want us to be? Oh yeah, go and create this thing for us on the express. Let us be sleeping there. So you know, it's not an easy journey, but me, I don't think it's.
Yeah, it's not an easy journey, and the society as it contributes a lot into it. Because okay, now I want to throw this question to you people: if your son brings home a single mother, that this is the person I want to marry, will you agree?
Okay. You come in first.
No, will you agree?
Okay, well, let me agree. Yeah, because me, I've seen, because you know me, I'm an advocate of single mother.
I don't even hate them.
Yeah, because first thing is you realize that okay, they are human beings too. Yeah. They just found themselves in this circumstance and they never bargained for. Do you understand? So what made them a single mother? That's the first thing you need to look at. And at the same time, single mother, as a child, as a boy, as a man that wants to get married, because I've had series of young. I had an experience of one guy that got married to a single mother. You understand? Yeah, the lady had one child. I don't even know the cause of her single mother, but you know, when the guy came to me that this is the person I want to marry you, I now said he was now afraid to tell me that she's a single mother because he's one of my
so he wasn't expecting what you would say.
Yeah, what I mean, like out of all the single ladies on the platform, the single mother, you know. So when he told me, I was like, okay, do you love her? He said yes, that she's a nice girl. Okay. I now ask him one very important question, which I believe every guy watching me right now that are seeing some single ladies, single mothers that you are considering. Can you take responsibility of that child like your child? Yeah, that's a question you should ask yourself. Can you take responsibility? Because you can't say you want to marry the mother and you leave the child. No, you know, you are adopting that child as part of your child. So are you going to love that child like your own child? And by the time you have your own child, won't there be segregation
Mm-hmm.
as well? And I think this is applicable to single fatherhood too.
Sure.
Because like my husband said that we don't talk about single father. And they're not single father. Yes, I've had cases, I've had an experience of a single father too. As one of the guys I work with my husband, he was like, okay, can you, as in you have this child, you want to bring him from your mom to stay with you. Will your wife accept this child like hers? Yeah, I think we treated that issue
Yes,
as
yes.
listening
Yes,
as co-parenting, as step-parenting. You understand? So if you as a man can take care of that child like your own, and you know you love the woman, there are a lot of single mothers that it's like maybe if you are to look at it, they've had that experience of life. Life has happened to them. They have learned some things. Perhaps some of them, there might be as a virtue of maybe they have misunderstanding with their partner and they don't want to, and they are looking for another man that will give them another chance. So they have learned. So now having another person, now they will look at it, I have to just comport myself. What are the things? Because I believe that we should always learn from some of our past. What are the things I didn't do well in my first marriage? And by the time, if you're able to tell ourselves some truth, we are going to help ourselves to become better. Oh, they say, I'm too stubborn. Am I really stubborn?
Yeah.
Maybe you heard it from one or two persons that say, you are too rigid, you are too be flexible, baby. Thank God for your child because you're able to adopt a kind of flexibility that can make you work better on your second child, because it will be so disastrous for you to lose those two children just because of what you are going through. You understand? So I think in our personality too, working on ourselves and seeing how we can make ourselves a better person. So
Yes.
for me, it's about the person that is going into it. If I have a son or someone that says, oh, I want to marry a single mother, I was like, okay, count the cost very well. Number one, do you love the person? Number two, are you ready to take responsibility? Because we don't want them to be on the street. Everybody needs love. Everybody wants to come together to give love a chance again, which I believe Yemi is going to. I can't wait to just buy a Ashwebi for your wedding. Yes, yes, you are going. Yes, I can't wait for that. So that's just my own answer on that. So
Okay, for me, I'll just say briefly that if you are in that position and you don't know what to do, you can ask questions from people. You can seek counsel. You understand? Because I've seen people that they're in that same situation as maybe your child comes home and said, okay, I want to marry, I want to bring home single. Is it that single? We talk about single motherhood a lot. They're single men. And I've seen men that married ladies that are not married before and they're single fathers, maybe due to divorce or
it's easier for a man.
it's easier for a man.
I see.
That's why people focus on women. So I'll say that seek counsel. And if you feel that is something, go and ask some people or people that are in it or people that have knowledge, how can you do it better? And if you know that you've realized one, you can go into it and allow your child to marry. And if you're in that kind of situation, ask what are the things you could face. You understand? And I realize that one of the things that people are afraid of is fear. Fear of the unknown. Right. Allow people. Then lastly, I will also say that, like she said, please, parents, in case you have a problem with your child, you understand, due to this, what she has gone through, look for a way. Don't ever feel that nothing goes wrong. You actually start wrong. Don't ever feel that there is nothing that cannot be normalized or regularized. Allow, give room for solutions and give room for remedies. There can be solutions to every problem.
Thank you very much.
So much.
All right, in one word there, Yemi, any word for single mothers out there? Just briefly, 1 second.
All right, no matter what this is, the situation is, and no matter what the word says, just try and be yourself. Know your God. Know your God. Have that personal relationship with God. If you have a personal relationship with God, no matter what they say, you will only hear what God is saying. You will not hear what the word is saying.
Thank you very much, Yemi. Yeah, thank you for coming on this show. Well, on this note, this is where we're going to wrap it up on Just a Chat. I believe you've learned something from our story. Till we come your way again next week for another interesting episode. It's me, Bumi Alabi, saying have an amazing weekend, and thank you to everybody that come and said today. And don't forget to subscribe on this channel. Yes, subscribe. Click that subscription button now. Drop your comments and like and share it too. Bye.
Bye.
Introducing vintage bread, the taste of tradition. Experience the warmth of freshly baked bread, just like Grandma used to make. Vintage bread, soft, fluffy, and full of flavor. Our bread is made with love and care, using only the finest ingredients. Try our delicious varieties today: milky white bread, coconut bread, sardine bread, Place order now and indulge in the satisfaction of irresistible cravings. Vintage bread, fresh from the heart to your table.